Hi, my name's May. My pronouns are them and they. I'm your internet dad with Tourette syndrome, a dick with a tick. And I'm going to talk about that today. So, hi, I have Tourette syndrome. Fuck you. And I have the copros and the echoes. And so, really quickly into what that is. Coprolalia and copropraxia and echolalia and echopraxia dogs. Copros are the cursing, echoes are the repeating, the lalias are echoing words verbally, and these are my verbal tics, these are my physical tics, echoing words verbally, and then these are cursing words and profanities and things that your brain kind of forces you to say, you really don't want to say. These are obscene gestures, fuck you. And then this is just repeating movements. So, a funny example for that is if I'm sitting on a metro, like on a train, and somebody's reading a book and they flip a page, whether or not I'm done reading the page I'm on, I have to flip the page, which is why I just read magazines now on trains, because I got tired of not knowing where I was in the middle of a book. Braille! I'm learning Braille. It's really fun. I have a Brailler. It's cool. I can't read it with my eyes closed, but I can read it with my eyes open, so I'm still learning tactile. No cop, no stop. Pedal to the metal. Okay, not good advice. So I want to talk about good things about Tourette's versus bad things about Tourette's. Because I guess it's a little confusing thinking because I have a positive attitude towards it that I must like it all the time. But in reality, we have so much negativity and we have so much oppression and we have so much stigma against disorders. I don't want to be always talking about the things that are hard. But I really need to, because there are people out there who are struggling, and it's almost like with social media where you see everyone posting their best picture and you have everyone telling you best things about their lives and everything. You must think that that's a normal ideal. But the thing is, I really struggle with Tourette syndrome. I just ended in the hospital in September. It's March now. I'm out now. I got out February 23rd. No, September 8th, I went into the hospital because I was so distraught over having Tourette's and the misconceptions and the things that I've been hearing and the societal pressures that I tried to end things. How crazy is that? There are such wonderful things about my disability that I completely ignored and gave power to other people. People I don't even know. Why do I care what you think? I know my own disability. So let me teach you a little bit about my disability. Tourette's is different for everyone, but here's how it is for me. These are the things I like. I hope I'm editing this, because if not, this is going to look very odd. So here are the things I like. First of all, anything I've ever experienced in my entire life can become a tic. The light's going in and out. That's very fun. Anything I've ever experienced in my entire life can become a tic. And unfortunately, I've had some very weird experiences in life, and I've also been around a lot of words. So I've said a lot of words, and I'm not proud of that. But Tourette's is so incredibly creative. If for an example, Laura, your internet aunt, and I were sitting in a hammock, and I'm going to use the WHORE word here. There was a woman, and she was on the phone, and she said, "This virus is causing more and more panic." And I just said, "And down here are two fat whores in a hammock." And it was a total tic. And it's funny because I didn't even really hear the woman, but my brain heard it, and out just popped a weird tic. So the creativity is amazing. The way tics feel are amazing. They feel so good. They feel like when you finally sneeze, when you finally cough, like that sunshine through your veins for even a split second. That's how it feels, and it's great. Let's talk about the reality of Tourette syndrome and the negative parts. Boo. Okay, I definitely have to edit this. So there are lots of things that are difficult about Tourette syndrome. You will be told that you are racist if you have coprolalia, nigger, fuck, cunt, pike. You will be told that you are racist. You will be told that you are anti-LGBTQ, that you are sexist, that you will be told so many things by people who shouldn't have an opinion because they don't know what's going on with you. Not every disability is visible. You need to support people because you don't know what their disability can be. If they have one, you don't know a lot of things that's going on about people. So when people just assume that because I have tics, because I've said things, and it's pretty obvious it's a tic, I'd think. You will be told lots of things. That's a negative about Tourette's. One of the things that I hate is people saying, oh, I wish I had the fun parts of Tourette syndrome. Because while ticking feels good, there's a lot of societal pressure against it. And that's really, really frustrating. I don't know what to do when people confront me about it because I'm often on my own or with my service dog and people will yell at me and I'll get scared and I don't know what to do. So what I've started doing, I didn't start it, I did it a couple years ago is when I began. I have special cards and it hands out and it says, I have Tourette syndrome. You. And people oftentimes are like, oh, I don't need a card. And I'll be like, no, take it, please. Educate yourself. And that goes for a lot of people. And people you think would have training with learning to work with people with special needs and understanding disabilities and sensitivity training, like police officers, does not exist. Many, many times. Fuck 12, pig. I got pulled over today because I flipped off a police officer and he was willing to cite me, like give me a citation, like give me a fine for like road rage, profanity. He was making things up. And I had to explain to him, I can't look at you because I'm not comfortable and I have post-traumatic stress and I have Tourette syndrome. So these things that I'm saying and moving, many of them are uncontrollable. And societal pressures and things like that drive me insane because I'm just trying to live my life. And as much as I want to bring about the creativity and love and everything of Tourette's, that doesn't mean that I always love having Tourette's. In fact, I don't think I love having Tourette's. I think I love being myself, and Tourette's is a part of me. And I don't think I would get rid of Tourette's because what doesn't bother me is my own tics. What bothers me is how other people react. So I would just keep that in mind when you're reacting to people with tics. You know, you don't want to call them out, say you're racist. You don't know that. They could be incredibly racist and they have no racist tics, you know? You don't know. I don't know. So that's me yammering. But yes, creativity, societal pressure. There's a balance of both. But I'm willing to celebrate my disability because why the hell not? Love you all. Bye.